So let's think about this for a quick second, because we only get one Damascus until we can get more in the gummy route, right? So we can upgrade the Hero's Origin to 7 strength and 4 magic to pretty much equal what we already have with Favorite Deputy. We can increase Favorite Deputy from 4 magic to 5 magic. Which, sure, I guess we can do that. We can increase Shooting Star from 4 strength to 5 strength, or Keenan Key from 5 strength to 6 strength. I'm gonna go with Favorite Deputy for very obvious reasons, and that is, have you seen how much I'm annihilating things with this Keyblade? It is kind of gross, honestly, how amazing this Keyblade is. This entire world is very beautiful indeed. I don't need these MP orbs. I don't know why I'm dealing with this. I don't want to talk to... You know what? If you didn't want me to go there, why show it to me? That's kind of douchey, not gonna lie. But we have a chest over here. If there's another Damascus, I'm gonna lose my mind. It was not. Of course it wasn't. They don't just give those away for nothing. Matter of fact, finding them inside chests, very rare occurrence. So the fact that I actually managed to get one to begin with in a chest where I didn't know there would be one is frankly amazing. And these things also contain good shit. So I think anyway. So let me...
Sora, over here. Come on, let's swing across and look for a path.
Just artificial bullshit. But I do want to see if I can get up high enough somewhere to... It's kind of difficult to tell where to go. That one rock with the black crystals in it, if you fall down from high enough, you can do an attack which actually breaks it open, and I think it contains a chest. And I'm assuming... Wait, what? I'm assuming that it is a good item, because it's kind of tricky to get to. This is where we're just at, so maybe just move the fuck on and forget about the... Hello, Shadows! Haven't seen you in a while. Just forget about that rock. It's probably not going to matter that much in the grand scheme of things. It might have something useful in it, it might not. Honestly, I'm kind of happy with the situation as we have it right now. No, give me that! Or don't. Wait. Did Rapunzel use this tree to swing around as an attack? Are her attacks based on level geometry? Because if so, I never fucking noticed, and that is impressive as hell. I mean, it's definitely pre-programmed. If it's just this one tree, that is still kind of neat and cool. Less impressive. But if she's got like a lot of points where she can use her hair to attack, that is very impressive, because that is a lot of manual work to all get. Because that is not like that is not something that's done procedurally. That's the word I'm looking for. At all. That's just not something. It's not like she thinks I want to use an attack and then comes up with how to use her hair. I have a huge ass hammer.
A good place to cross.
I can't walk quick enough with it to do anything with it. I might have just been making up the fact that she was using that tree, and she might have just been Spider-Manning. And with Spider-Manning, I mean just... You know when Spider-Man is swinging around, and you think, I wonder what he's attaching towards, or attaching to. And the regular answer is, just assume there's a helicopter flying over, and that's what he's attaching to. Apparently, New York City got a lot of helicopters. It's just kind of like, it's off screen, so it's okay. He's just attached to something. Spider-Man's web swinging doesn't make a lot of sense most of the time. And that's okay, because he's Spider-Man. Who's going to stop him? Nobody, because he's goddamn Spider-Man. Which actually makes me want to watch... Okay, I wanted to watch Into the Spider-Verse last night, because I still haven't seen that. And I finished watching WandaVision, at least as far as it's been released so far. I'm totally on board with that show now. But I wanted to watch something else, and I was like, okay, let's do something else Marvel related. And I was like, okay, I don't really. I ended up watching The Avengers, which also fun movie. But I wanted to watch Into the Spider-Verse because I still haven't seen it, and I know it's not MCU and it's just straight up a Sony movie, but it's Spider-Man, so it counts as something Marvel to me. And obviously, it's not on Disney Plus because it's owned by Sony and made by Sony. So it's not on Disney Plus, and I remember it being on Netflix, but when I went to Netflix to look it up, I couldn't find it. So what I'm assuming is going on is that Disney Plus wants to have it on Disney Plus, and there is a waiting period maybe between the time where the contract with Netflix ended and Disney Plus can start their own contract with Sony about it. Because it's on neither service, and if it's gonna be on the streaming service, it's gonna be on one of those, right? Or maybe it's on like YouTube movies or some bullcrap like that. It probably is, as a matter of fact. But I was kind of pissed off because I wanted to watch Into the Spider-Verse and I didn't have a convenient way to do it, and I didn't really feel like doing any research as to where I could watch it. Obviously, you can just pirate it. If you really wanted to, you could do that. I don't really condone that because I, as a creative and a creator myself, I don't really like pirating because it's just straight up stealing. That's what it is. And when it's not when something is not conveniently available somewhere, of course, everybody does a bit of pirating, right? Because sometimes you just want to watch something, and if it's not available in any legal way, conveniently speaking, you just... Like the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Not 5Ds. Arc 5 also has the word 5 in it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, the English dub, the last season, nowhere. Nowhere I can find that in English in a legal way. So when I was rewatching that, and I wanted to watch those episodes in English for the first time, because initially when I watched that show, I watched those, like the last season, I think it's just one season, in Japanese because it wasn't even dubbed at the time yet, right? But then apparently afterwards they did end up dubbing it, which is fine, but there's no legal way to watch it anywhere online. So yeah, I did end up just use this to stall for a little bit of time. I did end up pirating that one, just because I want to watch it, and if you're not going to give me a legal way to watch it, yeah, I'm going to pirate it. But if there's a convenient legal way to watch it and support creators, I don't think there's any reason to like ever pirate anything. I mean, yeah, I don't have a lot of money, but I do want to watch something. That's the same as saying, I don't have a lot of money, but I do want to eat at like this restaurant, so I'm just going to steal. I'm just going to walk into the kitchen, pick up a plate, and go home with that. But like, that in no other context is the argument, I want to consume this product, but I don't have money for it, an argument. No other context do we think as a society that is okay. Why the hell does it work that way for movies and video games and like entertainment products? If anything, the restaurant example makes more sense because it's food. A movie is an entertainment product. You don't need a movie to survive. You don't need fancy food to survive either, but you do need food in general. You know what? I might not even need to heal because I can just do that. Oh, that is only the first card. They all have that amount of HP? I thought that was too easy. Okay, this is going to be problematic because I used both my shot locks on this already and I don't really have a lot more. So I guess the best thing I can do is unlocking the Hyper Hammer again, maybe? I'm assuming it's going to be slightly easier to deal with him as we go on, because his body becomes smaller. But I'm not entirely sure if that will actually be accurate. Wow, I'm dealing a lot of damage against you. That finisher did not land. Okay, and this is the last card, so... I guess we'll be back in a moment. And I won't be wasting my shot locks. Okay, I think we're about back. And I am one hit away from death, but I'm also recharging my MP. So if I just stay away for a little while, and then switch to Shooting Star when I'm about to use magic, which is a very important part of the plan. Use some fire magic, and then immediately heal and stay on a bit of a distance, which is generally my strategy for when I'm low on HP. I do know that, but that is because it fucking makes sense. And keep using a bit more fire before I use that, and then immediately... Maybe I should have stayed... As a matter of fact, I am going to stay with Shooting Star, for the very simple reason that I can keep my distance if I go in a Keyblade transformation with it. And oh my god, was that a one hit? Or what, did I just get hit and not notice before, and then it finished me off with that hit? I just need second chance, and once more. Once I got those, I'm good. That is the main difference between critical mode and any other mode. It's the part of the game until you get those two abilities. That is the main difference. Anyway, I'm gonna focus again. Okay, so I did actually get the dual arrow guns. It's not gonna help me that much, but maybe for this specific phase, it's going to help. And I also don't have block. I only have dodging, which might end up being slightly problematic. I'm just gonna go into rage form, because otherwise I will die. Apparently we're doing this entire fight on screen, because it's just so fucking different from any other attempt I've done so far. I guess that makes a certain amount of sense, actually, now that I say it out loud like that. Yeah, we're just gonna do this, because at least that's gonna get rid of the second phase. Then we can take a bit of a risk, admittedly. But fuck you. Get the MP orbs over here. Use a lot of fire to just deal some easy... Fuck this game. Don't do that again. That is what we're gonna do, not that. Okay, I am in Drill Run, and I also have quite a lot of HP, and this is not gonna do that much damage, but... Actually, he's only got about a bar of HP left. And I've got enough. Oh my god, I don't know how I managed to do that. But I've got enough focus maybe to do part of a shot lock. You know, super jump. What is super jump? And how is it different from high jump? While in flow motion, press circle to perform super jump that lets you reach otherwise unreachable heights. Okay. So, what does that do exactly? Do I need to equip it? I do need to equip it. Oh, that actually shows you... Huh, okay, so now we can actually see what these Harvest and Chef Extraordinaire do. Picks up extra cooking ingredients each time you gather. That is kind of useful. Earn excellent ratings more easily when cooking with Little Chef. So, the answer to my question of should I be wearing this in combat is hell the fuck no. Definitely not. So let's put on the Bronze Amulet instead. And actually equip the ability that we were just looking at, maybe. And let's see, flow motion. Okay, hold on. So you can... It's just that, right? Just that when I use flow motion from a wall, it starts me off with a bit of a jump, rather than just like doing that. Or do I need to press I can also do it in midair. Okay. They are the same ability though. That is good to know. Also, every single recording session I have one boss fight that just absolutely screws me over. This recording session, it was that boss fight. Next recording session, it is likely going to be the final fight in this world, because that is also a bit of a bitch to go through. But I think we've made it through most of the forest now.
Oh look! I see some birds! This way! Wait! Come back! I must have startled them.
Surely you know how birds work, because they can fly. So even up in the tower, you would probably meet some birds in the 16, 18 years that you've lived so far. And more Gummy Phone goodness, because we all love the Gummy Phone game. Nobody loves the Gummy Phone games. If you love the Gummy Phone games, I'm very sorry to inform you, but you are wrong. Because they are bad. Okay, this is probably my favorite part of the entire world, is just doing this. You can see the render distance is not great on the flowers popping in the distance. Well, this is just very, very fucking satisfying to do. It's also the end of the forest, so I think we're going to get some cutscenes, and then we might actually wrap up the recording. I have no idea how long it took me to beat that fight. I think that took me about 20 minutes of off-screen tries, so maybe it's a bit short, I don't know.
I just knew the outside world would be full of amazing things. And you helped me find them. Thank you.
And I got 2 AP boosts for it. I have plenty of AP at the moment, but I'm gonna run out at some point eventually, probably sometime fairly soon, to be honest. So that'll be very useful to have. I just got a save point, so I'm not expecting to get a save point anytime soon again, actually, now that I think about it. So that is a thing. We can just go back and use that other save point if need be. Oh, do we have to do the dancing minigame? We might have to do the dancing minigame.
Rapunzel sure looks happy.
She does.
Well, her dream's gonna come true. They're sending the lanterns up after dark.
Cool. We don't want to miss
You know that if this was a real thing, that she would come to this kingdom, she would watch the lanterns go up and go back home, and her real parents would never even have known that she was here. That would be realistically how that goes down. Also, if I see a Mickey, I take the Mickey.
Let's see.
Donald, you fucked up my Mickey shop. I got an expert ring. Which, do I just immediately get that, or do I need to go to the Moogle shop for that? I guess we'll figure that out right now. Expert ring, okay. Little bit less magic, but a lot more AP. But I care more about magic at the moment than AP, so yeah, I don't actually need to go to the Moogle shop. Let's do the dancing minigame and then call it a day.
I bet we'll find some ingredients.
Because I think we do need to fill up a little bit more airtime. Because I did fail quite spectacularly against that boss fight. Also, you got those flowers in real quick. And that braid.
It's for the last princess.
She's also blonde. Must be me.
Come on, everyone.
And the fourth wall was no more. Anyway, yeah, so this is a thing you can do. And, no, wrong. Okay. Took me a moment. to remember how this is actually played, but this is how you play it. You just go to a place and then you clap, clap, clap. You go to another person and you clap, clap, clap. You're not clapping, but that doesn't matter. You have to use the right buttons, is the thing. So it's not that difficult. It's just kind of tedious to do. It's not as bad as Atlantica, at least, because that would be kind of horrible to actually. Can I just dance with you, Rapunzel? No. I think eventually you will end up dancing with Rapunzel, because probably Disney
This is so
like
fun.
forced the game developers to make you do that, because branding. And if there's one company on this planet Earth that cares about their branding, well, a lot of them do, but Disney specifically. Oh. I don't know how long I could have done that already. I feel like that was... Hey, it is Melody of Memory again. Rhythm games. Who doesn't fucking love their rhythm games inside of their RPGs? Like, at least Melody of Memory has the decency to just tell you that it's a rhythm game.
Keep dancing.
I like Melody of Memory, by the way. If you haven't seen my Let's Play or my review of it, it's grossly expensive. But it is, like, very... Well, it's not even expensive. Well, it is expensive. It's overpriced. But it's a fun game. It surely is. That's what the townsfolk. Here we go again. More clapping, clapping, clapping. We clapping everybody we see. Okay, that is highly not okay.
This is so
Can I just like get on top of this and get a lot of swag that way? Maybe I can. I think that actually worked fantastically. You. I want you. I don't care who you are actually, I just want to have people to dance with. Because, okay, now you're changing color when I make mistakes. It's not going to make things easier for me. Matter of fact, it actually makes them harder. I know that is the purpose, but still. At least we don't have to listen to the music for the rhythm here. Unlike in Melody of Memory, where commentary becomes very difficult when you're actually trying to talk and listen at the same time. Matter of fact, it might be damn near impossible. I want to get a 50 combo before I end, just cause. Thank you. It's very arbitrary, I know, but I just wanted to get that.
To the boats!
And we got a magic boost. I don't know if that's related to any like records I broke, or if that's just what you always get there, even if you don't have any chain at all. A chain of memories! You get it? Because Marluxia, yeah, it's funny. It really isn't.
I've been looking
Oh,
out
18, there you go.
for 18 years. Dreaming about what it might feel like when those lights rise in the sky. What if it's not everything?
There's going to be a real Brady in a second here, Rapunzel, don't worry.
It will be.
And what if it is? What do I do then?
Well, that's the good part, I guess. You get to go find a new dream.
Only if that could somehow thematically be linked to Sora's journey. But no, we can't do that. This is a Disney world. That doesn't have anything to do with Sora. I know, that's not something that just Kingdom Hearts 3 does. Kingdom Hearts in general, other than Kingdom Hearts 1, does this really badly. Birth by Sleep also ties it in fairly well, actually. But like as far as Sora games go, they're just pretty bad at it in general. 3 is just the worst at it. It's just like, this happens, now Kingdom Hearts story, now Disney, now Kingdom Hearts, Disney. You want to weave together a little bit more, maybe, Nomura? I gotta admit, just looking at this shot, this feels like Disneyland. And frankly, like, I like Frozen more as a movie. But this scene is just so damn visually, aesthetically pleasing. It's just very pretty. Like, specifically for this scene, Tangled, like, etches out Frozen in that way. I think Frozen
Something for you too.
altogether is a better movie.
I should have given it to you before, but I was just scared. And the thing is, I'm not scared anymore. You know what I mean?
I'm starting to.
To be fair, like, candle lighting in general is very aesthetically pleasing, and that is pretty much what this scene is. Is just a lot of candle lighting and a lot of reflections. And both of those things, from a cinematography point of view, are very easy to make things look pretty if you use, like, candle lights, and they're just really... Candle lights and reflections, those are two things that make things look really aesthetically pleasing very quickly. Especially the combination.
I'm sorry. Everything is fine. There's just something I have to take care of.
Okay.
And we're back in
I'll
in-engine.
be right back.
This game goes back and forth between pre-rendered and in-engine a lot. And most of the time, it's pretty seamless. And I actually love that. Because the scene we just watched, that was pre-rendered. What we're watching now, obviously, in-engine.
Wow!
In the Frozen world, you can definitely tell the difference. Just due to the snow and the particles that come with that. That would be insane to render in real time.
Could you guys have
And apparently we're doing this now.
worst time?
I don't think they appreciate the moment,
Well,
Sora.
they don't have hearts, so... I don't think they could appreciate the moment in the same way. That's a very good question, actually. Zamna says that nobody's get a replacement heart. They grow a new heart. Is that only the organization members? Or is that all of the nobodies? Like, the nobodies we're fighting right now, do they have replacement hearts as well? Or is it only the more sophisticated nobodies that get that kind of... that kind of new hearts? Because these really don't seem like they would have hearts. Because they also don't have personalities. If these enemies had personalities, they have a lot of character. Don't get me wrong, they have a lot of character in their animation, and their character acting is done very well. But they don't have characters, personalities. So I'm assuming these the squiggly ones don't have hearts. But that's something that's never really explicitly been either confirmed or denied. I was thinking about using a shot lock, and I thought, no, I can just I can stagger them by using just hitting them really hard. Spoiler, I couldn't stagger them by just hitting them really hard. Well, that was the first wave of them. Now we get into the real interesting shit, and that is everything I don't know what's going to happen right now. So far, just Dusks. I don't mind. Actually, Dusks, apparently, also slightly problematic. More Dusks, sure, why not? I can just hammer you all. Drill Punch, why not? I've been saying why not a lot in this episode, especially in this fight, specifically. Magic Carousel, guess what I'm gonna say? Why the fuck not? Because Drill Run, or Drill Punch. Have I been calling it Drill Run this entire time? Yeah, Drill Punch is actually doing quite a lot here, so... I'm gonna use that first, and then we're gonna immediately go into Magic Carousel because I'm surrounded by a lot of enemies. And I would very much like to not be hit by any of them, if possible. And this actually requires quite a bit of focus because it's quite difficult to see with all of the effects and glow and particles and stuff going on. There we go! We won! My audio recording is starting to lag out a bit. To be fair, the recording session so far is about 2 hours long, so I probably should end it as soon as I can. Because if this entire audio, like my commentary gets corrupted, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be real mad. Because that'll be an entire week's worth of episodes, which have to be done with post-commentary now. And more cutscene. I just want to end this damn episode. Please let me end the episode. Just let me.
Eugene? Eugene!
Yeah, suddenly she's calling me Eugene, by the way, because we're not actually watching the movie, so we're not getting any of the setup and payoff or anything.
Oh dear, he's run off with the crown and forgotten you.
No, he wouldn't. Who are you?
Forget Flynn Rider. You know where you belong, and it's not with him. Now.
I don't know why I'm suddenly being silent during the cutscene.
Rapunzel! Mother?
Oh, my precious girl.
Mother?
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
Mother, how did you...
I was so worried about you, dear. So I followed you, and I saw them attack you, and... Oh my... Let's go. Let's go, before they come through.
They literally disintegrated. That is what we call Stockholm Syndrome.
Huh? Hey, isn't that Rapunzel? Wait! Rapunzel! Oh.
Show some decorum.
Marluxia!
The girl has found her dear mother. You should let them be.
And why is that?
Because Rapunzel is far too important. Atop her tower, she must remain out of sight and live out her days with Mother Gothel.
And never see anyone else?
But that's like...
Kingdom of
locking her
Corona.
in prison.
That is exactly what it's like. Rapunzel's hair holds the powerful magic of healing. And yes, Mother Gothel wants it for herself, as do others. And if Mother Gothel's actions will protect Rapunzel, preserve her, then she is doing the organization a favor.
What favor?
Let's say she's keeping Rapunzel on the shelf for us. An extra pawn in case you fail to find the remaining Guardians of Light. And we have occasion to call on other Hearts of Light instead. A new 7 hearts to fill out the ranks.
Yeah, that's just
New
stupid.
7 hearts?
Yes. 7 who inherited the princess's light.
Except Kyrie, she
Their
still
goal
is
was
one.
fulfilled.
So you don't care about her? You guys just want Rapunzel for your own purposes. Well, you're done here.
I just knew you would go and make a scene. Very well. Then it's lights out for you.
Which, by the way, this is a very useful power that's never used again.
Sora!
But like some kind of sleep spell?
You always were such a sound sleeper.
Is that a callback to Dream Drop? That is a callback to Dream Drop. Wait, is that lizard crying? Again, why would you give her this like Sistine Chapel looking shit in her bedroom while you're trying to... Or is this something she painted herself and subconsciously? Is that the thing? I don't remember, it's been a while. Because if that's Mother Gothel, who painted all of those like flowery star things, that is really dumb. I'm thinking that's probably Rapunzel's work herself.
I am the lost princess.
Please speak up, Rapunzel. You know how I hate the mumbling.
I am the lost princess, aren't I? Did I mumble, Mother? Or should I even call you that?
Oh, Rapunzel. Do you even hear yourself? Why would you ask such a ridiculous question?
Ugh, it was you! It was all you!
Everything I
To
did
protect
was
me.
to protect you. Rapunzel.
I've spent my entire
Just step on her fucking hair!
hiding from people who would use me for my power.
Which also disappears, depending on the shot.
From you!
Where will you go? He won't be there for you.
What did you do to him?
That criminal's to be hanged for his crimes.
No.
No, it's all right. Listen to me. All of this is as it should be.
No! You were wrong about the world. And you were wrong about me. And I will never let
Maybe this is a 4-episode kind of situation. Because now we're going to cut back to Sora waking up in a moment. You have been the entire time.
Fine.
You were to begin with. You kidnapped a baby. It's not like you were a good guy before. For selfish reasons as well. There's no changing into a bad guy. You already were. Also, how the fuck did he get... Game doesn't explain anything. If you've not seen the movie, you're very lost.
Flynn!
Is Sora okay?
We don't know.
We keep calling his name and shaking him, but he won't open his eyes. Wake up!
Unresponsive sidekick. Wait a minute. I know.
With a save point.
Max, give him a wash.
Sora!
Well, that did the trick. Nice work, Max.
Huh? How did I end up? Oh no! Flynn! Rapunzel's being held prisoner!
That's right. In her mother's tower. This calls for a rescue. Are you with me?
No.
Yeah!
Because again, I'm terrified that my recording is going to be corrupted. My power is Maximus.
Let's go, Max.
Sorry, I had to. Just had to. Do we have to go through the entirety of the forest again, or do we just get yeeted out at the save point before the tower? Because I'm thinking it's probably, maybe, hopefully the second. Oh, don't force me into the boss fight right away. You're not going to force me into the boss fight, are you? You're not. No, you're not. Or any other fight for that matter. Fuck. Did not want to do that. No, we will not. We most certainly will not. We will be doing no such thing. We will be going to find a save point. So, fucking bye. Okay, maybe not fucking bye. Guess we're doing this. Sure. At least we're getting a new record as far as hits go, which is something, I guess. Wait, can we just... Yeah, good point. Forget about them. Let's just fucking move. I feel like this is not going to work out for too long, but as long as it works, we have a save point. Okay, that's the end of this episode. It's been a pleasure. Bye.